Hey, so for Ed Time today, we've been talking about our habitats and our desert habitat. And on Tuesday, we decided where we want to build our habitat. So you have found a spot in your house or a box or decided to just draw it on paper, your background for your habitat and where you want to build it. So today, we're going to make our backgrounds and we're going to take a look at some of the things that we could use to make our background. So let's take a look at some desert habitat backgrounds. So what does a desert look like? So let's take a look at some pictures. Ooh, deserts have maybe a blue sky, a sandy ground, maybe some of these mountains in the back. Oh, this is hills of sands with a nice blue sky, sun, clouds. These are all different things we'll find in the desert. Sandy bottoms and blue skies mostly. And of course, the sun is always in the desert. Maybe some clouds in the sky here and there. But definitely looks like we have a lot of sand in the desert. So let's think about some things you can use to make a background. So if you chose your bedroom or a tent or underneath a table, so a big area like that, just make your habitat, we can use some of these things. You could use a sheet. You could have maybe brown sheets to make the sandy floor. Lie it down on the ground. Or blue sheet for the sky that you can pin it up to make it look like the sky. You could use some blankets maybe. Maybe you have tan blankets. You don't have the sheets, but you have blankets around that are tan or blue to make it look sandy or like the sky. Or towels maybe. If you have some sandy colored tan towels, brown towels, or maybe blue towels for the sky. So you can fill in whatever space you decided to choose to make it look like there's the sandy bottom of the desert and the sky. So think about these things that you might be able to use and maybe what you have in your house that are those colors. If you're going to use a box or a shoe box of some sort or a Tupperware box, you can think about, do you want to put sand, actual sand in the bottom of the box? Like in this picture, they have some actual sand in the bottom. The back looks like it was maybe page paper glued into it, blue paper glued into it, and then some brown mountains glued into it. This looks like, you can see here the construction paper. They had some brown construction paper that they glued inside the box and blue along the back of the box. You could also use crayons or markers or paint to do the inside of your box. So these ones show different paper that they use to line the inside of their box, but you can use crayons or markers or paint, whatever you have. Get creative. And you can see this one looks like it was painted on. So they painted, you see the bottom all sandy, and then they painted some blue here, and then made the sun. So whatever you want to use to create your habitat, be creative and figure out what you think would work best for you. If you're just drawing on a piece of paper, your habitat, think about if you want to color the whole bottom of the picture sandy colored like a tan, and then the top blue to make it look like the sky. So these are different ones. If you want maybe like in this one, different rocks or sand mountains in your desert habitat. This one has a sun in it all the way in the back. Looks like the sun setting. So you can color maybe part of the page the sand and then the top page blue to make it look like the desert. So depending on what you choose and in what way you wanted to make your habitat, if you're using your bedroom or a tent or under a table or using a box of some sort or just doing it on a piece of paper, you got to think of the materials you want to use. And for today, I want you to go start building your background. and then take a picture of where you built it, your background, and the colors that you used, and upload that for your teachers to see. We can't wait to see what you come up with. We know how creative you all are. Hope you have fun with this. Bye.